Dear students, today we will discuss orthogonal and orthonormal functions. For now, let's think about orthogonal and orthonormal function. What is orthogonal and orthonormal functions? Let's take two equations. Let's take two functions psi 1x and psi 2x. If the integration of the product of psi 1x and psi 2 star x within certain limit a and b become 0, then psi 1x and psi 2x are said to be orthogonal to each other. Dear student, here if the integration of the products of psi 1x and psi 2 star x within certain limit a and b become 0, then psi 1x and psi 2x are said to be orthogonal to each other within limit a and b. Here psi 2 star x is the complex conjugate of psi 2x. Then we can conclusively state that if the integration of the product of a function and complex conjugate of another function within certain limit is 0, then these two functions are said to be orthogonal to each other. They are called orthogonal functions. Dear students, if psi 1x and psi 2x are orthogonal, that is psi 1x and psi 2x will be orthogonal if psi 2 star x and psi 1x dx integration of psi 2 star x psi 1x dx within limit a to b equal to 0. Here psi 1x one function and psi 2x another function. They are not the same function. It is to be remembered. Dear students, let us take the equation and for orthogonal function. This can be written as if psi 1x and psi nx and psi mnx are will be orthogonal function if the complex conjugate of psi mx, that is psi m star x, and psi nx dx within limit a to b equal to 0. If the integration of psi m star x and psi nx dx within limit a to b equal to 0 and m equal to not n, that is they are different functions. Here m n are integer 1 to 3 etc. Let's take an example. Let's take two set of functions. One cos x, cos twice x, cos thrice x, sin x, sin twice x, sin thrice x, and they will be orthogonal if the product of one function and the complex conjugate of another function within limit minus pi to pi equal to 0, then they will be orthogonal. Here let us suppose cos x a function, cos x is a function and another function is sin x. Then the product of cos x and complex conjugate of sin x within limit minus pi to pi, if integrated, if we get 0, then they will be orthogonal. Here they will be orthogonal because we get if we integrate cos x, the product of cos x and complex conjugate of sin x within limit minus pi to pi equal to pi, we get 0. So they are orthogonal. Dear students, now we will discuss about normalized functions. We have discussed it in previous class. For normalized function, we know integration of psi star psi d tau equal to 0. That is, the probability density is 1. That is, there is probability of getting one particle in the entire region, entire space is 1. That is, there is probability of getting one particle in the entire space. Then these two functions then that is the functions are called normalized function. In case of normalized function, we think about one function and the complex conjugate of the same function, that is psi star psi. Psi is the function and psi star is the complex conjugate of psi. If the psi star psi theta integration of psi star psi is 1, then we call it normalized function, and its significance is the probability of getting one particle in the entire region is 1. Now, if the functions are both orthogonal, and normalized, then they are called orthonormal functions. An orthonormal function can be written as psi m star x psi n x dx equal to del mn. Here the value of integration is expressed by del mn, and if m equal to n, that is the function, the complex a function and the complex conjugate of the same function, that is m equal to n, the same function, del mn equal to 0, that is the value of integration and is 0 is 1, that is there is probability of getting one particle, then we call psi m and psi n are normalized function. If m equal to not n, that is they are different function. Psi n is one function, psi m another function, and the integration of the product of psi n and complex conjugate of psi m is 0, then we call it orthogonal function. Dear students, we have discussed orthogonal and orthonormal function. In the previous class we discussed about normalized functions, and you have got everything about this two characteristics of normalized and orthonormalized and orthogonal functions. Dear students, in this pandemic situation, you all will stay safe. With this hope, now today I take leave of you. Thank all.